As I've been working on the Red Riding Hood script adaptation, it became more and more apparent that it's too short and too simple. Like the original Red Riding Hood is short and simple, but I wanted to build it out and hopefully make it into a feature film. And there's not enough in the original one to really make it. And I already added different elements like the fact that the grandma is trapped into the Fey forest, and that's why the Red Riding Hood has to go to her, because only she can wear this special hood that offers her protection, and that the wolf is a Fey shifter. Because also, like, I think it will be more effective costume and easier to make, and of course I will be able to avoid CGI wolf. For a long time I was unsure how to expand it, and I was trying to figure out how to expand Red's character and Hunter's, but actually, like, during this process I went to I was talking with my writers and with my writer friends, not writers that work for me, but I call them my writers. So, and one of them was playing around with an idea for a space opera, and she put the plot idea into AI chat program, and it actually made sense. And it gave her some interesting thoughts on that. Not exactly thoughts. I don't think AI can think, but like she can think. She could think off of that. So I tried that, and it gave me, like, I think, quite typical fairy tale retelling, and leaning more into romance, and actually added a Fey queen. But one thing I got from all of this is that I should focus on the grandma. Why is she trapped in this Fey forest? Why a Fey would be so angry or needing her to trap her? Like, of course, it wouldn't be really a need, because then I would have to add Fey. Like, another problem with the AI idea was that it was not filmable for me. So of course I couldn't really use any of this because it just randomly added characters, because why not, if it's just a story. But for me to film it, I can't really add too many people, because I need to keep it in very low budget. Anyway, I took from it, I need to make a better reason for grandma to be trapped, and that should be a big part of this story. But for a long time I couldn't figure out what would be the reason. I really want the Red's hood to be embroidered, and I actually wanted to start doing that, but I couldn't find the blanket I wanted to turn into the Red's hood, so I couldn't start working on that. And it's actually good, because next idea was that the grandma was to be the one who made this hood for her. So I already had the concept of magical embroidery in a different book, in Abishai and Elizabeth. Well, I need to find a better name for that, but it's not published yet, so who cares for now. And in this world, like, embroidery is one of the main ways that you can use creative magic. So it's not really a new concept for me, and I really like it. I like embroidery. I will be embroidering it by myself. So I'm happy I didn't make this hood yet, because I will need the footage of grandma making the hood. and embroidering, and Faye, who discovers that the grandma can use the, actually I want the grandma not to use like magic, but like kind of prayer magic, like that she prays for the safety of her granddaughter while she's embroidering this, and that's how it has the power to protect the granddaughter from the Fae. And the Fae will discover that and kind of try to stop her by putting her in the forest, so nobody can get into her, and she cannot really get out. But because she made this hood for Red, Red can go in and out of the forest and be safe when she's there. So I will need to be adding a lot of more of this kind of subplot. So that's kind of will be the new beginning of the movie. And I was kind of thinking that it would be funny if Red would be like smuggling the embroidered items out from grandma and bringing her more thread and stuff, but I'm not sure how well it will work with the Red Riding Hood framework, because that would have to be established earlier too, and I don't necessarily want to wait so much until the final kind of story, but that's something I will still be thinking about. I guess the next update will be either more updates on the script, or I will start doing the Red's Hood, or I will be making the ears for the wolf, because I kind of want him to be like in an Elizabethan or Victorian vest and trousers, and just have like vampire teeth and the fluffy ears, and I think that would suit his character better in how I wrote him so far, and it would be easier costume to make than like believable wolf costume. Actually, next week will be update on my upgrade of a camera. It's kind of not typical upgrade that you would expect a filmmaker to make, but there's lots of reasons why I chose this camera for now and not like a fancy one. But well, if you want to find out what camera and what's my reasons, well, see you next week. Bye.